Hi everybody, stop the press. I have the soup for your holidays. Actually, it is my soup, the one I serve every time, every year for years now. It is a chestnut soup that it is prepared one day before, and making it the day before actually improves the soup. So again, easy entertaining. It is a very simple soup to prepare. Does not require that many ingredients. It is very quick. It is a showstopper on the table. So let's get started. So for 4 people, you will need 12 ounces of leeks, which is, as you can see, 2 big leeks that we will half and slice, and of course always wash thoroughly. 1 ripe pear, Basque or Bartlett, that we will peel, half, core and chop. 1 rib of celery, also we will dice afterwards. 4 cups of chicken broth, unsalted. If you are vegetarian, you can of course replace the chicken broth with vegetable broth. We will need 3/4 of a cup of half and half. 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 bay leaf, 1 teaspoon of thyme, fresh thyme, 1/4 of a cup of chives, 2 tablespoons of brandy. You can also replace the brandy by 2 tablespoons of sherry vinegar. And finally, you will need 3 cups of chestnuts. You can find them either jarred or in this type of pouches, and they are peeled and ready to eat. So all you do is open the jar or the package, take them and chop them. So I have put the butter to melt in my pot over medium heat, and I'm going to now add the leeks, the pears, my chopped celery, the thyme, my bay leaves, and 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to mix that well, and I'm going to saute this still over medium heat for about 3 minutes. It's starting to smell very nice, and the leeks have started softening. So I'm going to lower the heat, close the lid, and continue cooking for 8 minutes. Once in a while, take a peek, mix it so that you're sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of your pan. All right, as you can see, the leeks have reduced. I'm gonna add now my chopped chestnuts, my 4 cups of broth, I'm going to increase the heat to high, and we'll bring this to the boil. All right, the soup is boiling. I'm going to cover my pot again. I'm going to lower the heat to medium-low, and I'm going to cook this further for 20 minutes. While the soup is cooking, as I told you, it is my holiday soup. So I'm going to fancy up a little bit that soup. I rolled some puff pastry, and very simply, I'm going to make strips. That I will cut in half. And I have here some truffled olive oil. So if you are a fan of truffle olive oil, this is the time, and I can guarantee you with that soup, it is a marriage made in heaven. So all I'm going to do is lightly brush the puff pastry strips, and then I'm going to twist those strips. If I can do it cleanly, that would be even better. And I'm going to place them on some parchment paper, on an oven-proof dish. I'm going to put a little bit more of the oil just because I love truffle oil. I love truffles. So. And I'm going to place these in the oven, preheated at 400, for about between 10 and 15 minutes, depending on your oven. Keep an eye on them because you might be surprised how quickly it burns. My soup is ready. I'm going to remove the bay leaf and transfer the soup into my blender. The smell of the leeks is quite incredible.
I'm drooling.
It's late lunch and I did not feed Jen yet.
Jen is hangry.
And I'm going to take my trusted blender and I'm going to blend this until very smooth. This is it. While the soup was in the blender, I quickly rinsed my pot. And so now I'm going to transfer the soup back. I don't want to lose anything here. It's just too good to waste. I'm going to add my 2 tablespoons of cognac. Again, you can replace the cognac or the brandy with sherry vinegar. And then I'm going to take my cream. It's at half and half in my case. I start by adding half of the cream that I had. I'm stirring well. And I'm going to taste it to see if it requires more cream or more anything. You know what? I actually don't need more cream. That's my personal taste. But let's see. Jen, come here. Hey.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
More cream or no?
No, I think it's good.
That's fine that way, right?
Oh my God.
It's amazing. So I only used a little more than a quarter cup of half and half. So it's actually pretty good, considering that there would be enough soup for 4 to 6 people. So I'm going to put the soup back over low heat to reheat everything. You do not want it to boil. There is cream in there. So the best way to do this is do it the day before, because the flavors are going to blend overnight and the result is going to be phenomenal. It is fantastic right now. I can promise you that tomorrow this is going to be a showstopper. Now for my little puff sticks. It actually took 8 minutes, and because I cannot ever have enough truffle, I'm going to rebrush them a little bit. These, however, need to be done the day you eat them. Puff pastry becomes quite soggy overnight. My soup is ready. All I need to do is plate in pretty bowls. To finish it, I'm going to put some chives. And because I still want more truffle oil, I'm going to drizzle a little bit of it. My plate is ready. I'm gonna add a few of my pastry dough strips. And here you go. Here you have it, an absolutely delightful soup. That will be absolutely perfect for a holiday meal. It is a showstopper. As I said, you prepare it the day before. It's easy, entertaining. It was basically 10 minutes of active work and 28 minutes of cooking. So really, there's nothing to it. I hope you enjoyed this soup, and if you do enjoy this video, please subscribe, like, send us pictures and comment. Until next time, bon appétit, à bientôt.